When people talk about investing for high net worth families, the conversation usually jumps straight to asset classes, performance, or tax strategies. But there's a quieter, less glamorous hero in the story: account registration. And if you're managing real wealth, ignoring registration is like ignoring the label on your medication bottle. Today, let's break down why high net worth portfolios shouldn't invest the same way across every account, and how your accounts are registered can completely change the strategy. Two portfolios with the same stock-bond ratio, say 60% stock, 40% bond, can have dramatically different outcomes depending on how the assets are distributed across account types. This is called asset location, and it's one of the most overlooked components in asset management. For the sake of time, I will discuss the three most common account types. Think of them as different containers with their own set of rules. Taxable accounts, tax-deferred accounts like traditional IRAs and 401ks, and tax-free accounts like Roth IRAs. Each one has a different tax treatment, withdrawal rules, ownership structures, and estate implications. Taxable accounts are primed for tax-efficient investments like index funds and ETFs, municipal bonds for high earners, and long-term holdings that can minimize tax on capital gains and dividends. Why? Because every dividend, every interest payment, and every sale can trigger taxes. So you want the quiet investments here. Traditional IRAs and 401ks are great for tax-inefficient assets, like actively managed funds, REITs, or high-yield bonds, strategies that generate ordinary income. Since taxes are deferred, you can let those noisy investments do their thing without creating an annual tax bill. Roth IRAs are best used for high-growth assets, private equity, or venture exposure, and long-term aggressive strategies. Why? Because all the growth comes out tax-free. If something is going to double, triple, or more, if you're lucky, you want that happening in a Roth. Most investors just focus on what they own. High net worth portfolios need a more thoughtful approach, one that respects taxes, ownership, time horizons, and the long-term goals for the family. Because at the end of the day, smart investing isn't just about choosing the right assets. It's about putting them in the right places. It isn't just what you make, it's what you keep that matters. If you would like a confidential conversation about your financial situation, please reach out. You're the reason we do what we do.